Coming up next, the Warriors taking on the Spurs. For the Golden State Warriors, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Spurs, Warriors, tip-off, coming up next. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. When you look at Castle, it's been a tremendous start to the season for him, making a smooth transition to the NBA and securing himself in the 5 spot.
And he finds himself among the top 5. What a superb start to his NBA career.
He's got some room to improve, but you can see his confidence growing, and that's big for a rookie. He's playing with no fear.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Hill to the sharpshooting backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Moody, and it's Butler in at small forward. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. What makes this matchup even more compelling is the fact that both of these teams are on a win streak.
There's some extra motivation for both sides. Neither team wants to see that streak end. They want to continue and build momentum.
Now here's Hill, and here's Curry for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is peak Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Fox outside. Jacks up at 3. Second chance effort. Paul. The shot misses. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Green with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Moody. And that one comes up a bit short. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Fox, here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
It's the speed of De'Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
Now the Warriors with it. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Sohan outside. Back to Paul. Out to Fox. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich, who talks about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. That ties the game. Fox has got 6.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve. So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Curry against Paul. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Paul. Wembanyama screen. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here come the Warriors. Curry, that's good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Sohan. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Curry passes to Green. Moody on the wing. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading. To the inside. Paul. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. The 17-footer will not go. Misses off the front iron. Fox with the ball. And it's Hield picking him up. Oh, Green with a block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And that one drops.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Green. And here's Butler outside. Hits the trifecta. Butler's got 6 points.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the mood strikes.
Vassell outside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Moody. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Butler up top. He's guarded by Vassell. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Castle's checked in for Vassell.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. The Spurs have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Shot is up. That's good from Paul on the assist from Fox.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Hield. Down low. Here's Moody. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Paul passes to Sohan. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Wembanyama's got 6.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Santos comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Butler. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield. Warriors trail by 3. Curry looking it over. Jackson Davis' screen. Free throw line jumper. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Pass to Sohan. The jump hook. The Warriors pull it in. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Outside Payton. Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Barnes, no good. The Warriors trailing. Left side Payton. The 3 from Curry. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Wembanyama. A minute 20 left in the first. Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ, De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Free throw's good for Fox.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for Sohan. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Curry. Shoots over Paul. Curry's shot is off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Fox up top, fires from deep, and the three-pointer goes. Fox has got 10 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pass to Payton. And here's Jackson Davis. On the wing, Curry. 4-3. Bassey pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Castle, guarded by Payton. Inside. And the layup falls. And it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Curry against Paul. To the middle. Jackson Davis with a bucket. Jackson Davis has got his second bucket on the night.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Butler can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. Pass to Johnson. All alone. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Here's Podziemski. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Castle. Coming off a 12-point game. Here's Bassey. Pass to Paul. From outside the arc. Looney grabs a miss. Well, the Warriors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Jeremy Sohan.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And for San Antonio, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Vassell against Butler. Vassell passes to Bassey. Castle for 3. He drops it from range. Castle's got 5 now. Well, when you were a player, Richard, did you enjoy the early part of the season?
I love the early part of the season. All the things that you worked on during the summer, you get to implement them at the start of the season. You get to see who was putting in work. That's the part that makes the game fun.
Here's Butler. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Butler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Bassey. Now Vassell. Over Butler. Santos pulls it in. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Butler. Butler! He's too much close to the rim.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Santos, and Payton is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. San Antonio leading by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Outside Barnes. There's the 3. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Launches the 3. Rebound San Antonio. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. In third, the Spurs.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Good on the second one. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Podziemski. 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the left wing. Here's Kessel. He's got 5. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wembanyama against Kuminga. He shoots. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Podziemski. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Paul. Wembanyama's got space, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here's Podziemski. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Kuminga, the pass to Holiday. He nails it, and we're tied. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Wembanyama, inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Warriors. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
Looney passes to Kuminga. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Spurs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Vassell outside. From deep, Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Podziemski. He's got 5. Sinks that one from the post. Pajemski's got 7 points.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For San Antonio, Barnes, he's checked in for Bassie, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Chris Paul. San Antonio has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Vassell finds Fox. To the inside. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Kuminga's shot is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Fox has got 13.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
And here's Holiday. To the wing, right side. Here's Kuminga. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Vassell, a screen on Holiday. Castle for 3. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
On the wing, Payton. From downtown, they get it back. Looney through contact.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Down low. 6 to shoot. Castle for 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Pajemski. Not a lot of room. No good there. Off the double clutch. San Antonio leading by 5. Fox outside. The 3. Fox splashing it home from deep.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And here are the Warriors now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to Holiday. Kuminga with it. Over Barnes. Kuminga's shot is off.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Wembanyama with it. He's defended by Looney. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Pajemski. He's covered by Fox. Spurs lead by 10. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Holiday with the ball. They need this. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the San Antonio Spurs.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Looking at San Antonio, they've continued to play well, creeping up in the rankings. Hard to argue that they shouldn't be the number 2 team on this list, Ernie.
You could maybe even make a case for them being number 1, but at the very least, they've shown they're elite. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Warriors trail by 9. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. We've got Justin Holiday. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Pajemski in at the 2. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Fox.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Over Holiday. Tries again. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
The three has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Spurs on D. Here's Butler driving to the basket, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds now. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Curry for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Fox outside. Fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
That one drops for him. Hield's got his first 2 points.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
Here's Paul. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Fox, that's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. 9-point game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 16 points now.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Back to Paul. Sohan, right side. Beyond the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Moody on the wing. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Paul against Curry. Vassell can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 6. The 3 is up. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. That shot is off. Sohan with some nice D. Fox outside. Over Butler. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Sohan outside. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Hield. Nice shot by Wembanyama. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Curry against Paul. For 3. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Butler against Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. Here's Fox, and there's the drive, and he makes it. Fox has got 24.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. Shoots over Vassell. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. 5 to shoot. Vassell can't get it to go.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
The three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's got his third bucket of the night.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry. Left side Butler. Over Fox. Oh, and Fox with the block.
On defense, Fox is so crafty, uses all of his natural talents to disrupt your shot.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry with the big motor. Finishes in transition.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. And let's take a look at some point guards who have been scoring the ball over the past 10 games. Stephen Curry, number one.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
It's a trend in the NBA these days. Point guards whose number one job is to score the basketball, and he's the best of all right now.
Pass to Paul. Sohan outside. Fox left side. Castle for three. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Jackson Davis' screen. The three is up. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 24 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the basket by Castle.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Trailing by 8. Lets the three fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Goes back up. Oh, Wemby! He gets it and finishes it.
And once Wemby has that offensive board, the rest is easy, especially considering his size.
Ball against Curry. Puts up a three. Counted from distance. 27 points for him.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Fox. And Fox comes back with a three.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that three. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
1:36 left in the third. Curry against Paul. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Now here's Fox. He's closely guarded. And a missed layup. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Pass to post. Back to Curry. Poke loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Sohan. Covered by Jackson Davis. Here's Fox. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Brandon Pajemski. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Free throw, no good for Fox.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. Now Barnes launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Payton with the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From 15 feet away. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Fox has got 13 points in this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Curry. They set the pick. The 3-ball. That one doesn't drop. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Harrison Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Castle in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Wembanyama screen. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Anywhere on the arc, Johnson has the green light. He is that skilled of a range shooter.
Johnson against Butler. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Butler.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
And he can't hit the second. Spurs lead by 7. The three from Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Nice work by Barnes in that coffin corner. He really had that bad boy dialed in.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That's good from Butler. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Barnes. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Back to Butler from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Green. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Warriors trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Free throw no good for Green.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year. Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Green. And here's Butler outside. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen. Takes a three. Castle misses.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
To the left side wing. Back to Pajemski. Now here's Butler. Barnes with the rebound. Vassell passes to Sohan, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
A different look for San Antonio. Massey, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Fox comes in for Vassell. And it's Paul in for Barnes. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
And Allie, thank you for that. Buries it from three.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Now here's Fox. Tightly guarded. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Kessel from the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Green. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Always attacking Fox.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Podziemski. No good with the triple. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And both free throws good for Green.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Ooh, poked away and stolen by Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors to tie it up. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie. You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Paul. And here's Fox. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Now Pajimski. On the wing, Holiday. Outside Moody. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox has got 7 rebounds in the game. Let's go with a 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Hield comes in for Pajimski. And it's Stephen Curry in for Holiday. Here's Hield. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 32 points.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Out left to the wing. Paul finds Vassell. Here's Sohan for 3. The rebound by Moody. Outside Curry. Shoots over Paul. Shot is good by Curry. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Outside Moody. On the wing, Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Fox against Hield. Crafty move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This takes real toughness. Fox getting the shot off despite the foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Kuminga. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Hield. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Sohan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Three-pointer, Fox. Looney grabs a miss. And the Warriors shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. And it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Paul. Fox outside.
He's so quick. The only chance you have against Fox is to give him tons of space.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, and he still delivered.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Curry, 20 feet out. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Curry against Paul. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.